The CCA, right?
Yes, CCA. I'll do the right side. So text, I'm gonna be right. Right transverse, CCA, prox. So for the prox, I'm gonna do closest to my body, and then I'm going up towards my head. It's gonna be distal. I'm choosing my scan head. I need the linear transducer for this one, 4 to 7, and then I'm doing the vascular, and I'm doing carotid, choosing my application and the type of study I'm gonna do. I choose the linear one, the superficial one, and to scan. So the nudge is gonna be towards the right side of my patient. All right. Okay. So this is my thyroid, and this is my CCA, and this is my jugular vein. If I push it a little hard, you can see I can close it. That's how I know this is my vein. My image, which is my CCA, always has to be centered, always have to adjust my depths as close as possible, and my focal zone had to be at the level or below it. And try to get all the clutters out of it. You want to make this inside an echoey, so I'm going to use my 2D gain or my 2DCs to make it clean inside. Alright, and then I'm going to save my image. You want to save it. That's the first image that I'm going to take, and then I'm going to apply color. Make this box as small, just the size of my CCA, and since this one is inverted, I'm going back to normal, and it's bleeding out. My gain is too high. C color is my gain, so I'm going to lower it, and now it's not bleeding out anymore. And save it. I'm going to cine loop through my images to get the best one, and save it. Oh, where's my text? It's gonna be right. CCA, transverse, box. Alright, save. Alright, next I'm going to distal. I have one eye by my CCA. I'm moving towards her head, following the CCA, make sure there is nothing inside. I go as high as I can, and you see it started getting bigger. This is my bulb, so I'm just going to go tiny bit down, sit next to my thyroid, adjust my depths again, make it at the center, and change my depths from the proximal to the distal. Save my image, go back live, add color. Save my image, go back live again. And then I'm going to do the bulb. So bulb is the area right before my vessels is split into different veins. This one. My bulb, so I'm going to go higher a little bit. And she's going to still getting a little bit larger. Right. And that's going to be my bulb. This one and put color for the bulb, because it's area that the vessel is gonna start the splitting, so it's gonna be change in directions of the blood flow. It's very normal to see different colors, two colors. You see both red and blue inside, and that's completely normal. Alright, save this one. And afterward, I go to the bifurcation. Bifurcation is a separate splitting of the one vessels into the two. So my bulb, if I go higher, you can notice now it's two. It's going to be one over here, one over here, and that's my bifurcation. I'm just going to change the text, IF, and save it. And if I push the color, you're going to see two color. I'm just making it larger. And these ones, you don't have to know it for now, but one of them is ECA, the ones that closer to your thyroid, this one, and this is your ICA. ECA supply blood to your face, and the ICA supplies blood to the brain. Usually this one is more pulsatile, this one is more continuous, and no pulsatility in it. But you just, as long as you see the show me the two colors are separating, you are fine. These are all the images you need for the transverse. And I'm going back to Sage. I'm going back down and do the Sage images. So I'm going to change my text. It's going to be CCA, Sage, Flux. So this is the portion that you can guys practice on the steering, the color doubler, and everything. There's two ways you can do it. If you can go straight to the Sage and find your vessels, or find it at the your transverse and then slowly turn on it. So I'm going to my proximal. This is my proximal, and I'm slowly turning on it and making it open. And this is my vessels. You can see the walls. You can see the lumen inside. So it's an echoing and nice. And I'm gonna save this one. You have to 3 images on this one. First is the grayscale. I'm gonna save it. And then apply color. Since my vessel going up this way, I have to steer my box that way. And I'm gonna make it smaller, so I'm gonna make the nice size box so it's not picking up too much color or information. Invert it. So you see my colors started a little bit of aliasing. You see the blue, red, and green. I'm just gonna increase my scale a little bit. 40. So now I'm seeing nice solid color. Make sure it's all the way open. And save. And then I'm gonna do my pulse wave. Now my sample volume on my gate is too large. I'm gonna make it a smaller. And my vessel is scarcer. It has to be parallel with my vessel. So we call it diving. I'm gonna go back and forth either this way or this way to make it parallel with my vessel. I'm going towards her neck to make it parallel. Alright. Now if I bring it down, it says it's lay down on my ball. It's parallel to this one. This is how I want it to be. And then I push update to start doing my pulse. So this is my pulse wave for the proximal CCA. I'm going to do measurements. I'm going to do the cal package. I'm on the CCA. I'm scanning the right side, and I'm at the proximal, and I'm doing the peak systolic. I choose the highest peak. It looks like this one. Go on the highest peak, select, and goes to the end diastolic, and choose it, and right before the next one starts, and select it, and I'm gonna have all of the measurement here, and save. And I already have it saved on my cal package. And then I go to the distal. I'm doing exactly the same thing. For the distal, if you go up, is gonna get closer to my bulb. And see that area is becoming a little bit larger. This is my bulb area. So if I have it on the left corner of my screen, I know this is my distal area. I'll save it, apply color again. So my vessel is not bleeding out. Just turn it maybe. Alright. Save it and apply pulse. Try to dive it again to make it parallel. And update to take it. Alright. And then I do measurements. Now I am finished with the proximal. I go to the distal and do the same thing. I choose the fixed distally, choose the highest peak. And if I look at it, it says 109. Select it and go to the end diastolic and choose it and save. Okay, and push the 2D, go back, and that's the last image you guys gonna need. Just the bulb by itself. Try to make the bulb at the center, and the bulb you only need color and grayscale. We don't need the pulse with it. Apply color, make it larger. As you have more color, it's good. Alright. And changing my text to last word. Search bulb. This one. I forgot to change the text for this one. Search bulb. That's all the images you guys need to practice on for today. And then when you finish, you push end exam this one and your report. Oh, report first, my bad. Continue exam. Your report is this button over here. Gonna have all of my measurements over here, and I print it. Now I am doing my exam. Thank you for being a nice patient.